Hillary Clinton. Have you heard of this lady? She just joined, or I guess she was on Twitter, but she has activated her Twitter account. She also got verified within like an hour, which took me, I don't want to tell you what I did to get it. Anyway, she is on Twitter. Let's look at her bio and break it down for you. At Hillary Clinton, wife, mom, lawyer, women and kids advocate. Floor, which one, what is that? What does that stand for?
First Lady of Arkansas.
Thank you. FLOTUS, First Lady of the United States, U.S. Senator, Secretary of State, author, dog owner, hair icon, pantsuit aficionado, glass ceiling cracker, TBD. And I think we're going to start with the TBD thing because that's what everybody's talking about. Is it already preordained? Is Hillary Clinton the next president of the United States? David, go.
No. Hillary Clinton is not the next president of the United States.
No?
Why not?
That's what everybody's saying.
Is it 'cause she's not black?
No, I'm pretty sure it's going to be former governor of Minnesota, Jesse Ventura.
Oh, you're going the crazy train.
He's got a conspiracy theory for everything. He won't let this NSA, happen.
Yeah.
He'll make sure that nothing crazy goes undetected. Howard Stern will be his vice president.
He literally said
far, so
that he
good.
that he wants to run and have Howard
That's
Stern
the
be
ticket
his vice
I
president.
run. I go with that ticket.
You're
I'm going
endorsing.
with Stern and Ventura. No, not a good idea.
That's like a California gubernatorial race. Remember when we had what you talking about, Willis, we had Gary Coleman running
And
and
it was a porn
it was a
star
porn star.
running.
That's just insane.
Yeah, Hillary, what do you think?
I thought TBD meant the best dancer. I'm so confused.
Have you seen her break it down? I've never
She
seen her.
can pop lock. Have you seen her Harlem Shake? Bill has an office up in Harlem. Don't think she hasn't done a little bit of shaking up there.
I could see her twerking
Yes.
with that big booty. Twerking, that's a young phrase.
She drops it like it's very lukewarm. I say why not? I think she absolutely could run.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But she has to clear up this Benghazi scandal first.
Hey, this isn't Fox News
Oh
around
man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Enough.
So as far as why not, it seems to me that I've said this on the show before, but we left England a long time ago because we didn't want one or two families running everything all the time. And if we were to go from Clinton, then we had a couple Bushes, back to Clinton, back to Bush, back to Clinton, and there's already another Bush, George P. Bush, who's part Latino and good looking, so they're very excited about him for 2020. It's like, don't we need to escape having these families that just run the show?
Yes. Another Bush would be awful. Because the first two, they didn't have a great track record.
Right.
But under Clinton, we had good times.
So you're willing
We
to...
had good times.
Yeah.
So I would say, hey, okay, let's go with that again. Although I think it would be a completely different administration. It's a completely different country. That was 20 years ago. I don't think it would be the same Clinton.
Yeah.
And it's a woman. I think it would be completely different. Whereas George Sr., George W., George Latino, you know what I mean? It would be kind of the same thing, just a different palette of ugh.
Yeah.
It'd be the same color scheme of ugh.
Again.
So I would not be for that.
Yeah, well, I am with you at least that the Clintons deserve a little more credit, certainly, than the Bushes. What do you think of this idea that they all have to be celebrities? Because Hillary's basically a celebrity at this point more than a politician.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to the Saturday Night Live sketches that will come out of all this. I mean, another Bush or another Clinton in office. For me, does the president even really run the country? So I think you need to have a good-looking celebrity to run things, to at least be the face of the country, and then have a team of writers that actually, manipulate what happens.
Right. Well, I don't know if the president runs things because, Obama said that, the buck stops with me, which every president says, but then all this stuff keeps coming up with the NSA and IRS and blah, blah, and it's always, low-level employees are running the whole thing. He's the president. How could that, get to him?
Well, look, the IRS, nothing to do with Obama.
Right. You don't think he was sitting in an office?
I really highly doubt it.
Right.
The IRS scandal that they're trying to make it seem like is because these these folks, these fine, that happen to be Tea Party, corporations, were not doing their due diligence on the paperwork that they filled out. All right. If you're going to get money and you're gonna go start doing political stuff with it and not help the community, which is what they were filing under, you're going to get red flagged.
Right.
That's all it is. So that had nothing to do with it. I love.
So you're saying it's a red flag when an organization that says they don't want to pay taxes is actually looked at.
Right.
It seems like a little bit.
Yeah. So all this stuff, all these scandals that are coming up for Obama have really nothing to do with Obama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, they really don't. They are just under his administration, so it makes them look bad. But back to the Hillary thing really quickly. If we had a Hillary president, right, let's say for 8 years, whatever,
Okay.
and then Chelsea wanted to run, then I'd be like, you guys, give someone else a turn. Like, I have a 2-year-old, right, and we're always like, share. You know what I mean? Like, you had your turn, now let's share. Let's share the country with other wealthy families.
Yeah. Do you think maybe we need a little bit of what most of the world has, or at least Europe, where they have either royalty or they have a president who's sort of ceremonial and then a prime minister? Like, we're trying to get it all out in one guy, which I think is part of the problem. Like, we can't expect Obama to actually govern and be the biggest superstar on the planet. What do you think? Split it up into a president who's just like the party guy and the prime minister who, does the work.
I still can't get over the fact that Hillary's got 400,000 Twitter followers in
Already.
like one day.
I know.
I mean, I've been on for 4 years and I haven't even cracked 20,000 yet.
It's the Clinton name. That's the point.
Yeah, you need to change
It is a royal name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a royal
Clinton,
name.
you almost you root for them.
Yeah.
It is a very royal name.